Hello and welcome to my week mode Final Fantasy XII video episode 25. I kind of thought that Zodiark would be my next video, but the Henne mines, particularly the Phase 2 dig, crossover C, the junction's not going to be a problem, Phase 2 shaft, and the special charter shaft. It's rough. The bats, I cannot get the bats leech ability to do anything less than about 2,000 damage. That is with shell. I have tested to see the wiki. Is it wiki? I don't know where it is. The wiki says that it is physical, so you would think physical means defense, or yeah, specifically the defense stat. But when I increase the defense stat at the cost of the magic resist stat, it does more damage. So magic resist and shell are both the only ways I can find to reduce the damage. Now, it might be physical in that if you were able to lower the bat's attack power via I don't know if it's a wither, via wither, then it would do less damage. That's a possibility. I don't know who has wither. I just know that this group does not. So that's number one, is surviving the bats. Harder than you would think. Vaughn is going to be backup healer with Curaga at 50% on any ally that needs it. I got Sage's rings on both him and Ash. I'm trying to use the fewest number of least or fewest. The fewest number of items as possible. I got them all maxed out. I've used one. I've used one X potion, maybe two, through Phase 2 dig, which is pretty much just bats. I don't remember, like, oh no, maybe one of those Gizmluke things, a couple of those Gizmluke things, and then they can instant kill you with Crushing Fangs. So where you get the, like, candle or bonus map or whatever it's called is in the upper right corner of this map that's highlighted. You can kind of see where it kind of cuts. Can I actually do that? Can I do that? Can you see? No, you can't see my mouse there. You can see where it cuts off at the top right, going downward, and there is a Gizmluke there. It was fighting two bats. I just let it kill the bats. I just kind of ran around regenerating some mana and let it kill the bats. And then, with shell, it's a 50% chance at instant death with the Crushing Fangs, and it did happen to kill Ash, but there are slimes as well, and I don't remember when and where they drop, but they are definitely a problem. What I have done for the slimes, let's show you really quickly. They are weak to ice. They are not at all weak to guns. They don't give a shit about guns. So what I have done, Balthier used to be Black Mage Time Battle Mage. I switched him to Ulan Black Mage so that he would still be effective against slimes with ice, Blizzaga, and we'll bring in Fran as well. But with the Ulan setup, Holy Lance, he's actually effective against the ghosts that we'll find in other parts of this total area. So since he's going to be coming in and doing ice damage, we'll when did I get a gun? I must have found that in the mines. I have previously been in the mines, but it didn't go well. It sucked a lot. As far as ice damage goes, the Glacial Staff is obvious, but I think there's another one. So the Staff of the Magi does ice also. So one of my black mages will get, and that's Fran because she has a better magic power. And then Glacial Staff for bonus to ice damage goes to Balthier. For now, do I want them? I think I want them to just be able to spam. I guess I'm trying to use the fewest resources possible. So Staff of the Magi has the ice bonus. They have the best magic I can get them otherwise. Notice how much, well, she's got Staff of the Magi. If she had the Glacial Staff, actually I guess it would still be pretty high. But in my other run, where I'm not using guns, weak mode, Balthier is definitely not my black mage. I have that as Penelo is going to be black mage. She's already a black mage. We just reached the Tomb of Wraithwall. She is black mage, and she will be black mage / Bushi, I think. No, I don't remember, but she's Black Mage 1, basically, and Vaughn is Black Mage 2. I really don't... Vaughn is going to be Monk Black Mage, and she is going to be... I think it's Bushi. Actually, I have it written down. What am I... possibly Machinist. So it's no guns, with the caveat that I can use a gun as long as it is not doing as much damage as what my best melee weapon is doing. I hope that makes sense. Like, guns get overpowered very quickly. In that current playthrough with the gun that we just got, it would do like 300 and something damage. So I can't use it because the most damage I'm doing with melee weapons or other ranged weapons is like 180. So I can't use it. That's the trade-off that I'm doing. Okay. So there's that explanation. Also, I found it is best to have Bosch. Most of the time I would love for him to have Berserk Bracers, but I've been having him do Hermes Sandals so we can take care of one monster at a time, rather than the spreading of he'll shoot one and then he'll shoot another and he'll shoot another. Like, I want him to be focused to take one down as fast as possible. Getting to here so far, we have used 3x potions and no ethers or high ethers. I didn't have maxed high ethers. No Phoenix Downs because we've been using raises when needed. Balthier should not be attacking, but that's my fault. Decoy and bubble on Ash. He can do nothing else that is useful. It's not a bad idea to change Ash into the ribbon user right now, but it is definitely in our best interest to move everybody apart. I have taken to, if somebody dies, I'm just going to raise them. I'm not going to spend all of my mana on all my characters trying to keep everybody bubbled, and it's not feasible. Or not keep everybody bubbled, not keep everybody shelled, etc., etc. Okay. I do have to change what Balthier is doing. These guys will do bubble thingies that cause confusion. I think it's the bubbles. Yeah. See, one blizzard is doing 9,400 and the other's like Balthier's obviously is doing 5,000 something. Oh, sorry, it's Phantasmal Gaze that does confusion. And you just kind of want to go slow. See? I would have pulled 2 if I'd gone a bit faster. And they also will run. This guy's running backwards, so it's not a big deal. But if they run deeper, do not chase him. Go flee mode, you know. This room has the same guys. You cannot prevent that many coming. I'm actually going to try to spend a little bit of time dispelling so we can get rid of their hastes and stuff. You may experience the need to... No, I don't want slow. So what we're going to do here... Do you have Chronos tier? You do. I want actually to give you that as well. Not over decoy and bubble, I think, but... So we're gonna do a little ATB reset with him. See that quick little Chronos tier right away? Ash gets your Kiraga off. We're gonna have to do another quick little reset on her. Again, we're trying not to use items as much as we can. So far been successful. Decoy from Balthier coming out on Ash. If they die, they die. It is what it is. I'm not gonna keep... See, there's confusion. There's a new Kai coming out. Please be fast with it. Damn, that effect is slow. Okay, and then she has had the new Kai go off, so we just want her to cure herself as soon as possible here. I don't know why you decide to come this close. They have Thundaga. It is what it is. I don't think I have new Kai on you either. Let's get that going. And this is one of the reasons that the first time I was trying to run through all these zones, I was going ribbon, but it did end up costing me so much mana, which ends up costing you ethers. Craziness. We're gonna just make sure that he's the one I would like to be my guy for items as much as possible. Poison I'm not as worried about, and I think, yeah, Fran's about to kill this other guy, so we're gonna be okay. This is where things suck a little bit, but I do think 2 Kiragas is going to be better. I'll just run around. We'll have, you know, Fran's MP is doing fine, so we'll actually have her do a Kiraga as well. I think she's doing it on Balthier, so we'll have, yeah. And then we can have Balthier. It's like this is what these zones are on weak mode. Welcome to hell, basically. This game weak mode has not been scary until Henne mines, and then it's just like it's hard to run through the entire place without spending all of your items. And you can always like take a little time to run around in fleeing mode. Just these guys aren't gonna pop up right away again. So So you can let Ash get some mana back. You can have Fran get some mana back, etc. We can kind of keep going here. Bubble and Shell will come. Okay. See, this guy is weak to light. So what I would like to do is keep Balthier. So actually, something else to talk about. Weak to light, sure, but also not better against guns. Like, nothing about these bats said, like, the slimes will take less gun damage, but the bats certainly won't. They'll still take, you watch 4,200 from one shot, and that doesn't cost any mana. I'll show you a leech damage if it does it in time, which why wouldn't it, right? Interesting, okay. I'd have no problem using another antidote. Be careful some more. Okay, we've zoned. There is no reason to flip this switch as far as I can see, which would make slimes drop, but why flip it if you don't need to, right? Got a bat up here. I'll show you, yeah, weak to light, the Abastille. If we can see a even the regular attacks are doing and so 1400 damage, blockable. Leech, oh god damn it, where'd you come from? Self-sacrifice is not nearly as scary as Leech. So there's a 2240 Leech. Vaughn is trying to heal. This is kind of the time when you just want to throw, well, we'll see. I'm gonna let it go. Let it ride. Luckily it decided to gnaw, which is blockable. Alright, and then when you have multiple enemies, it is better to just have, well, see, here's a slime. I want to make sure, oh, well, shit, I was going to make sure that decoy hit first, but we're not that lucky. And see, I fucked up. They don't have good potion lores. Well, Ulan would probably have the best of the two of them, but what I'm gonna do instead is kind of just let them die. I will pop a Phoenix. Your decoy is up. We can actually swap both of them so that they'll be good to go here. If they're just recently rezzed, you can actually still do the equipment swap, and you'll see that Fran is already cast. Okay, maybe not. I swear to God I've tried it before. I'd like to get Fran away. Now we just have to focus on, oh, a little bit more. And then we'll focus on making sure Ash keeps herself alive. Sap isn't scary right now. What the? See? God damn it, I didn't move far enough away. Or the decoy doesn't have that kind of range. I don't know for sure. Let's see, I want to let Blizzaga go. And then he can... Where are you? Oh, you're getting confused running. Okay, Ash is about to die. She might have. We're gonna pop an X potion here. And then we'll just get her ATB right back by giving her the Sage's Ring again. She's using so much mana, and some things are so not evadable that the Jade Necklace just isn't it. It sucks that that's the truth, but that is what it is. By the way, in case you are reading things online and you're thinking that Ribbon prevents reverse, it is incorrect. And that's another strategy, but Leech goes through reverse. So if you have multiple bats, and they're all leeching, Ash will still die. And like, yeah, it is what it is. Balthier. I don't know if Decoy just went off, but she is currently not decoyed, so we actually want that to go off. Nukai. Wait, why are you guys turning? Okay. What do I have that can prevent Thundaga damage? Don't I have... Do I not have any... How do I not have any diamond armlets? Oh, they're armlets. They're up here. Yeah. So now they'll get healed if they are Thundagging my boys or my boy and girl over here. Oh, immune, not absorb immune. Damn it. Fran. Actually, I'm just gonna let him die. Or actually get healed by Ash, I suppose. Yeah, there you go. Now this could have gone so much better if I'd seen in time, or if I had moved Ash away before I popped in these guys. And now we can spend some mana to do Regen, not Renew. Regen on Balthier to remove Sap. Ash can Regen herself to remove Sap. There's a Ghost. Good timing. Where's the Regen to remove Sap? Oh, there you go. I'm gonna let, I wanna let the Sap Regen from Fran. Okay. And here we have our other strategy for ghosts. First off, you know what? Let's actually do a thing really quickly here. Weapons. He's going to be switching between the Glacial Staff and the Holy Lance. I think it's really the only switch we're going to be doing. And then we have the not ultimate, which we have Excalibur, which we got after the Ultima fight. And since there's only one right now, we can do the Berserk Bracers. And Fran did what she needed to do. This is what this area takes if you want to be like effective without overspending on all the things you possibly could overspend on. Oh, they're not doing a whole lot of damage, and it's sad. See if a Dispel helps with the shell here. We'll equip Bosch. No, yeah, we'll equip Bosch with the Pheasant Netsug really quickly. I don't have a... I want Dispel to go off. Probably could have just used a high potion and been okay with it, but... Okay, now they're doing some damage without... Did I do the Pheasant Netsug? Just in case. Did he not get decoy off? Oh, that sucks. Bosch is probably gonna die here. Imagine fighting like 3 of these at the same time. That's what I kind of got into my first run off camera. And if all Balthier is doing is attacking, you can put the Hermes sandals on him. Okay, lure finally worked. Balthier, I would like for you to do an antidote. God, that's a beautiful multi hit, bud. That's gore, and it's still not putting a huge dent in his health. Just consider it. This area sucks even on regular mode. It is a slog. In this mode, in weak mode. Now, I will say, I do have a reverse strategy that when you go against these guys, it's actually a whole heck of a lot better. And I might be implementing that in a second. Bosch still has Black Mage as his other job other than Ulan. So he can help Ash with reverse. And we might be in that territory. Balthier? Sorry, Balthier. I said Bosch. I think I meant Balthier. He's not doing a whole lot of damage with his... But he's hitting quickly. Stop doing that. She got her Curaga off on Bosch. We'll put that back in. Jesus. See, this is why I reverse. No, don't do the thing you're about to do. We can cheat skis a little bit here. I think this is how this would work. Let me find out. I've never done a specific target for a Phoenix down. Okay. And since the damage is so insane, we gotta go to reverse skis. Well, we're turning these off, actually, so I can just... Yeah, I know. Did I put... Yeah, I did, okay. Sage's ring. We're gonna let this guy die first. Now, this is also a very good case for ribbons. Which required a lot of farming in between these videos, but... Sorry, I'm trying to think. Stop doing that. And now you're healed every time they attack. Sleep will wear itself off eventually. So will Doom. I'm just gonna let Doom, I'm just gonna bring in somebody else to raise. Again, conserving items. Phoenix Downs. With reverse, shell is not as important, but you do kind of still want all of those things up. I could be going double mode here. Let's see if Ash can get her. Yeah. No. Can you get your raise off before that? Yay, cool. Let's see, that was pointless for both here. Stop! Why? The whole point. Damn it. Okay, let's keep going. Little by little. Ghosts like that only pop up when some number of enemies have died, and it's random. It's not like every 5 enemies there's a ghost. I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't actually know the very, very, very specifics. And anywhere could be frickin' slimes. Like there. This one we've got slimes and bats, and they're going to attack simultaneously. So what we're gonna do here, I don't want reverse. I mean, I do. Stop it! Stop it! Also, reverse with his potion gambit would have sucked, but he's berserk, so he wouldn't use it. There's enough enemies where we want to go back to our ice spamming. And we now want to turn on the reverse for Fran. And we want to switch. I wanted to maybe just do a faux weak Blizzaga, but the problem is if there are... Well, it's AoE, so if there are 2, he would be doing a Blizzaga, and it would theoretically hit both of them anyway. But, whatever. I'm doing enough switching of things around that it's not the biggest of deals just to do it that way. So, okay. I want to make sure there's no heals in any of these gambits. I don't think Fran has a heal in her gambits. Yeah, we're okay. There's Lure. And Confuse right away. But we're all reversed. For now. There's no real way. Balthier's, well no, he has reverse. What am I thinking here? He also has the new Kai San gambit, doesn't he? Yeah. It is important because she won't be able to cast reverse, which is oddly the most important thing. This is another reason why I was going ribbons. Fuck, another goddamn. And there goes the reverses. This is where we all die. Or not. Heal us, please. Wait. Where's decoy? I'm still decoyed. Yeah, no, not right now. Very soon. Decoy, yeah, decoy is still up. Why would they go attack somebody else? Please, anybody reverse Ash? She's about to die. Dang it. Okay, Fran is still reversed. And see, like I said, the leech goes through reverse, so that's where this gets really bad. Is it too far to run? It is, 'cause I have to go all the way back through there. God damn it. They really made this as crappy as possible by making Leech go through reverse. Self-sacrifice will heal her. I think Fran has a raise gambit. Yeah. They don't have AoE, as far as I remember. Blazaga's a bit of a waste of mana. Like I said earlier, they are weak to Holy. Whew. Alright. That's about the... That's hard. I might show a video a little bit later on as I progress through here. Specifically when you get into this area where I think it's all ghosts. I don't remember a whole lot of bats. And see, you can see I did explore a good portion of it, but I want to get the entire area cleared to the point where I can come back to the very beginning of it, where phase 2 meets the special charter shaft. And if this entire area is cleared and you don't go 2 zones away, then you basically get this little autosave going from zone to zone, and you can just run straight up to Zodiark and take it on. So that's the plan. And I'll pop on another recording when I have to take on a whole bunch of ghosts. Like you have the Dustia type monsters, the ghosts with like scythe hands and whatever, and then you have those those mazer eye ghosts that'll pop up, and it's just it's a shit show for lack of any. It sucks. But so far I've like even making it through phase 2 shaft is difficult. Like you just saw, that fight was horrible. It was bad. It sucked. Sometimes it is just better to put ribbons on. And there's so many enemies doing so many different things that you can't always catch one of their moves that's about to confuse somebody. You can't catch it in time to like do the little equip change to a ribbon, and then yeah. So it is what it is. But thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you soon for any ghosts that are upcoming, the big ghost fights in the special charter shaft. But for now, thank you for watching. Bye bye.